guys, we are at Mangoritos right here in Fort Myers Beach, and we're gonna be trying some of these amazing buffalo-style chicken wings. But if you stick around to the end, we're gonna be sharing a little bit more than just food today. There's a story here about family, resilience, a spirit of giving back, and recovery from losing everything during Hurricane Ian. This one's gonna be special.
I love it. All right. Ready? Go.
I can't help it.
Oh.
I can't.
I'm buying them a drink for subscribing to Built to Eat.
That was easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another episode of Built to Eat, man. This is awesome.
I know, can you believe it?
But can you tell me, why are we here?
You know, Built to Eat to us has always been mostly about food and building America and building that grit, that family, just starting off.
Behind the scenes, front of the house, back of the house.
If anybody in South Florida has that grit, it's this family. They have not only built to eat, but they've built the community. And that's what it's about, community, bringing entertainment, bringing food to our local people after tragedy.
Job opportunities. And how do you know so much about this place?
Well, I kind of used to work on the beach with them.
No
I
way.
did. I
So-
used to sling drinks with them, babes.
So you were a server.
I was, because I needed to get away from this for a couple days a week. They became my family, essentially. So I got away, I was on the beach, it was like my little piece of paradise, and it was theirs. And so once that got taken away,
Hold on. What got taken away?
all of that paradise. Hurricane Ian.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Them all were affected by Hurricane Ian. The businesses on Fort Myers Beach, devastated. There were so many stories of tragedy out there, not just loss of life, loss of business, loss of opportunity,
Yeah.
loss of employment.
And we have to remember,
But look, we're in
another place.
We're in the establishment. They've obviously built this back.
yeah, and you know,
Built this back.
I'll never forget, because after Hurricane Ian, 24 hours later, their only thought was, we gotta get you guys working again. I think people forget that there's so much that everybody puts into coming to one of the most beautiful places in the world, that they invested everything into that. And so when I think of Built to Eat, I think of all things built, and it starts off with the community.
Built to Eat comeback
Yes.
story. Let's bring them in. Join us.
Hi.
Take a seat.
Brought our family to Fort Myers Beach. Thought, paradise, right?
It was our dream to come here. We always told our daughters that when they graduated high school that our plan was to move to Florida. So a few months prior to them graduating, we looked in Florida for a place, and we came upon the restaurant at the beach.
Nice.
And 4 hours after they graduated, we were driving to Florida.
You don't mess around.
No.
So we were actually
3 years in
it's
business.
Like 3 strikes. I felt like, oh man, something's telling us not to be on Fort Myers Beach, but we just kept going, because our first year there was like red tide, and then we got hit by COVID, and we were forced to shut down. We put our foot down, and we were like, no, we're not closing. So we continued,
Hear that?
and
Yeah.
we did actually try to stay open, but they came in and forced us to shut down for a month. But then that was in 20, and then 2022, me and my husband and a bunch of the owners and employees are sandbagging and preparing for this big storm, and everyone said that, the storm surge is not going to be high, like Irma.
We
they
haven't
talked
seen
about
the
it,
storm
right?
surge like
Right.
that down here.
So they worked really hard, and up until like midnight, and sandbagging all the businesses in Times Square. We all left that night, came back to nothing.
It was
Off the
complete
Gone.
wiped off of the
Yeah,
slab.
it was crazy because there wasn't a table, a chair, any of our kitchen equipment, nothing. It wasn't just not there. It wasn't even on the street. It was nowhere.
But there was one thing left when we went and checked out your mom. And do you remember what that was?
Our sign.
It was your sign that was on top of it.
Yes. A surfboard that we had, but this thing you could hold with one hand. How does that happen? Just sitting there, and
It was hard to
hardest
catch
thing-
our bearing when we went there. Remember that?
Yeah.
And we were like, hold on, where are we standing right now?
Because everything was gone.
It was our dream. We worked so hard.
And the dream was washed away.
But look at this.
Exactly. Look at where we're at. The lights, everything. We're in this beautiful spot.
Well, now I did work here when they first opened up.
Yeah.
But with everything that I'm doing with social media right now, it just wasn't in my cards to continue to bartend. And that's always been, as you know, I work front of the house, you work back of the house. It's always been part of my life for 20 years plus.
Yeah.
But to see what you guys have done now, they have full bands.
Oh, I know. This is crazy.
Full entertainment, Jason's put together a wish list. So every hurricane season, they use their ice cream shop next door and pack it from floor to ceiling.
So that
Is that?
makes-
Hold on, I didn't know there was an ice cream shop. Because now we're back.
I know,
to
'cause we
food.
gotta
Now
try
we're back-
dessert
I
after.
have to have dessert everywhere I go. There's ice cream next door.
Yes.
Are we gonna get a sundae?
Of course we're gonna
First,
Man.
now being at this location, we had Debbie, Helene, and Milton that hit last year. We started out with boxes being delivered. Ant put it out on his social media. The ice cream shop was starting to get bombarded with boxes, and we had 13,000 boxes delivered. So we had to close the ice cream shop for a month or so. So obviously we weren't getting revenue, but that didn't matter.
Do God's work like that, it doesn't matter.
We hope they turn that hurricane machine off this season.
Yeah, hopefully.
Goodness.
Turn that thing down a little
We're
bit.
tired,
Just
but-
turn it off in general.
But you know what?
But we're always ready.
I was just
Yeah,
about
we
to
are
say that.
ready.
We're
South
always
Florida,
ready.
we're
He's
ready.
got that wish list ready.
This is what this show is all about. Exposing great businesses, great family-owned businesses, great restaurants that are providing not only food for its patrons, but work for its employees and community service. Wow, what an amazing story. Now, I'm kind of hungry. So I heard you guys have some really good chicken. Anything else that you guys would say are your special items here on the menu?
We have great pizza. It's all freshly made dough and fresh.
burgers are really
Each time
good.
our burgers are great.
I'm a burger guy. We know.
And the grouper.
I keep
Yeah, the
talking about our
groupers-
fried
the
grouper
groupers
sandwich.
all-
I'm about that.
I'm a fried
so
grouper
good.
guy. I'm pretty much an all food kind of guy. Look at me. I'm in shape. I'm round.
You are. Yes. Yes.
All right, so let's order some wings.
Yeah.
Let's order some pizza. Let's have a burger, a fried fish sandwich, grouper sandwich, and then if we have any room, there would be ice cream, maybe. I love it.
All right. Look at that
Right.
grouper.
That's a huge sandwich.
Yeah.
A little piece of fish here. What is that, like a 5-ounce fillet? Maybe
6
6-ounce fillet. And you know I gotta try the French fry before anything.
I'll have fry with you.
You like a
Yeah.
lot of
Do it
tartar
on.
sauce?
Do it on, Ben. The fries are great.
I mean, right now I'm hungry, so I can eat the south end of a skunk going north and probably be okay, but that's a whole nother story.
Take a look at that. Look at how juicy the fish is. Looks beautiful.
Well, you can tell it came fresh out of the fryer. That hot fish burnt me to the core. When I eat a fish sandwich, I like every now and then just to try the fish by itself without all the stuff. That was a really good quality piece of grouper.
What I like about this, guys, is when you have some fried fish, it's hard crust. Look at how meaty it is.
Yeah, no, it's a huge
And it's
piece
moist.
of fish. Yeah.
All right.
All right, guys. Here's your hot Italian with tater tots.
Ooh, hot Italian.
Hot Italian, hold on. I didn't even know we ordered a hot
Look
Italian.
at that. I mean, but this is awesome. And
Who knew I like tater tots?
well, you're my little tater tot, so we had to get you some taters.
I'm your little teardrop
teardrop.
tater tot, he said earlier. Made my feelings hurt a little bit there, but
All right,
it's
let's
only
see.
because it's true.
Ooh,
I got a hot Italian at home.
yeah.
Was expecting me to be there for dinner at some point today.
This is that. All right.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. I like that bread.
This is a great sandwich.
It definitely has a lot of flavor components going on here. You have the savory from all the Italian meats, but then you have that acidic Italian dressing too. Really good texture profile.
Can't go wrong with parsley.
No.
That's good like that because it's hearty, it fills you, and you're ready for another drink.
And that's what it's all about. The simplicity of barfly. What people like it. It's fried fish, burger, tater tots, French fries. They have fried mushrooms here. They have fried shrimp.
Yeah, quesadillas,
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff.
They're classics for a reason.
Right, we have some
Oh,
wings
the wings!
here.
The
We
wings,
have
your
the honey
winger!
jalapeno.
What is this? I don't think
That is the honey jalapeno.
Oh, did you not have that when I
We
worked
did
here?
not.
They
have it.
said that this is their
Signature.
This is it. Like, this is why we're here. This
Okay.
is why we're built
Enjoy.
to eat.
Thank you.
Is here to eat this signature dish. If you've made it this far in the show, thank you for watching. Go ahead and like and subscribe to our channel, Built to Eat. We don't just do food reviews, we tell stories of American people, restaurants, and everything that goes into making such an amazing plate. And in this case, a honey jalapeno chicken wing. I'm a flat, yeah, I don't mind
You're
a
a
flat.
flatter,
I like
okay.
a flat.
Not a flat earther.
When it comes to chicken wings.
Okay, all right. I gotta say, living in Florida, many places in Florida do great wings.
It has a little kick to it.
Definitely has some sweetness.
Ooh, the kick's in the back, the sweet's in the front.
That's how I like it.
I'm always that way. I kick you first.
Kick you when you're down.
I'm sweet, and then I kick you. Then you fall down the stairs, you know what I mean?
All right, so I'm gonna go in for the traditional because the signature was great. It definitely has a unique kick. It's not your standard buffalo kind of heat. I'm gonna go in here for the
Classic.
Oh, that's great. See how that happened? Just had to pull a bone out of my mouth. You see the heat coming off of that? See the steam coming off of that? Chicken wings, hot chicken wings, might be the hardest thing to eat elegantly.
Don't look at me because I didn't clean my bones. I usually do clean my bones.
This is a no judgment zone.
Wings, for me, 10 out of 10.
I love a good wing. And
I love the jalapeno.
it's crispy. These are non-breaded. So I like a good crispy wing. I'm not a fan of breaded wings. It's a personal decision. Bro, you got so many similarities.
God,
That's
my
great.
work hubby.
Yeah.
You know this.
Burger.
Oh, yeah.
Classic American burger.
Now they took my knife, so you're gonna have to do the blessing.
The blessing. Cheers.
All right.
I'm a burger snob.
And I'll probably say I don't think I've ever had a bad burger. Maybe like there are some places like a microwave gas station burger would be horrible. I couldn't do that. But like if you've actually grilled it and it's some sort of ground beef in between a decent bun and cheese, I usually like them. But my favorite burgers are plain. They're just cheeseburger, lettuce, onion, ketchup, mustard, simple.
I feel like I'm in the backyard eating a burger with friends. Classic American burger, meatballs.
This is traditional. This is what I think of when I think about just a good plain cheeseburger. This is a cheeseburger in paradise.
Alrighty.
Pizza!
Look at the
Sausage and
sausage on
pepperoni.
that.
When somebody says you're gonna have bar pizza, I'm like, well,
Yeah, it depends on the bar.
the crust on this is great already, I can tell. And for
Look at that cheesy, melty effect.
oh, it's
How
that
much
string.
flop, Blake?
Look at that.
You had the
Oh, almost got my shirt dirty. Almost. It did it though. Almost got my new shirt dirty. Speaking of that, shout out to Official Patriot Gear for helping me rock out the new look right here today.
this is great.
The flavor of the pizza, the fresh Italian herbs. I like the pepperoni. I like the sausage. This is better than bar food. This is like when we were at Sugar Shack and the bar food was a step above what you're used to. At Mangoritos, the food is exceptional. Pizza is good. Homemade dough. The fish sandwich, 6 ounces. Chicken wings, fire. I mean, this is a place I want to come and watch football and eat buffalo chicken wings. Because they're
100%.
good. Built to eat approved.
Ice cream.
Ice cream?
They have an ice cream shop next to it.
Let's go. I'm gonna take a piece of this pizza. Let's go. Thank you guys so much. This has been an honor and a privilege, and I'm so happy to see you guys thriving in business. You guys are built to eat approved. The food was beyond good. Bar food on an upper scale. I mean, there's flavors and homemade dough, and we're gonna finish this thing off with an ice cream. Chocolate, vanilla.
Yeah.
Look at all of the options. Peanut butter twist. Sounds like what I did with less than the last minute. Oh, a nice waffle cone. I love a freshly made waffle cone. Chocolate. My man's first chocolate. Oh, okay. We're gonna walk right into the sunset.
Arm in arm.
All right, here we are for the final take. After a great day of eating all of the wonderful food at Mangoritos, hearing the story of triumph, we are going to enjoy a sweet treat. You're not the only thing sweet here today.